Wakisashi's Tea House. Konnichiwa minasan, this is Gray from Wakisashi's Tea House over in Japan. How you doing? Are you good? Are you genki? I'm genki, thanks. Today I want to give you my review of Kingspawn issue 7, which came out today, Wednesday, February 16th, 2022. It's still priced at the unbelievable Spawn price of $2.99. Thanks, Todd. That's awesome. Okay, this issue is written by new writer Sean Lewis and it's got art by the fantastic Javier Fernandez. This cover is by Bjorn Barends. What do you think of this? How cool does it look? Looking pretty awesome. I like Bjorn Barends' work on covers I'm seeing these days. I'm seeing him popping up all over the place. Okay, so what is this issue about and did I enjoy it? Yes, I did. It's another great Kingspawn issue. As you know, if you've been watching my videos, I'm a big fan of this series. It's kind of a bit of a rebirth for Spawn, a kind of reimagining of his beginnings, where he came from. I've heard a little bit of criticism from long-term fans about that, but for me, as a fairly new fan, I'm really enjoying it. It's introducing me to new characters, well, characters that have been in the series before, but new to me. And I like the way that Sean Lewis is bringing the story out slowly, hinting at things that are going to happen in future issues. He's set things up nicely from issue 1 all the way up to now, which is only issue 7, but still, it's going so well. Let me show you a little bit of the art from inside. This is again, Javier Fernandez. I love this panel here. There's a great panel with Spawn and his friend Terry, the way Terry's reaching out. Yeah, the art is great in here. It's really nice. It's colourful. It's dramatic. A little bit gory at times. I think this has got a 15 label on it, this comic, so it's not for kids. Stop watching if you're a kid. Yeah, the story is good. It's starting, well, not setting up, it's continuing the arc, but it's supposed to be a new story arc, and I'm dying to know where it goes. As I say, the way that Sean Lewis is working out these little separate plot points and bringing them together, we're not sure where it's leading, but I tell you what, I'm here for the ride. I'm totally up for it, and I can't wait to get the next issue again. This was a great read. I've already read it twice, once early this morning before I went to work, and then when I got home for this review, and we're going to go through it one more time, just checking out Javier Fernandez's art. So yeah, what follows will be my short story summary. Okay, so please keep watching if you want to know. If you don't want to know, please skip to the end of the video, because I've got a little bit of a maybe interesting, a kind of inside look into how Gray, crazy Gray, makes these little videos. Okay, so keep watching. Here we go. After the showdown in Botswana in the last issue, we find Spawn back where it all began, back in the dark alleys of New York City. Look at his cape. He's got a fight on his hands here. What he's done is he's tracked down Jason Wynn, who works for the Exodus Foundation. Now they're supposed to be behind Psalms 137, the terrorist group that's been here from issue 1. Okay, let's go panel to panel from here as we see some really good panel work by Javier Fernandez, the artist. Bam, 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 bam! The shooting at Spawn, he gets hit in the back. Then you see a weird green kind of mist or smoke coming out of the bullet holes. And then he seems to change that into energy, a green flame. He fires it at the soldiers. Doom! That guy's gone. Here we have Spawn debating why. Why are they trying to bring him back? Why are they talking about having Wanda, his dead wife? And as Terry says, it feels like a trap, Spawn. And Spawn doesn't care. Good, let's walk right in the front door. I think they're taunting you, says Terry. And what has it got to do with Wanda? Spawn again is not sure. He seems more concerned with the fact that Psalms 137 have changed the number to 11. Psalms 11? What's it all about? Who gives a shit, says Terry, smack, and punches the wall. Terry figures out that 137 adds up to 11. And then, on the next page we get this striking image by Javier Fernandez. There are text messages talking about the 11th hour. Hashtag 11th hour. You guys are insane. What could it be? What's it leading to? Then writer Sean Lewis tells us that in the Bible, the number 11 denotes chaos. This doesn't sound good for Spawn. Then we see this mysterious group talking about getting Spawn onto the throne. Mammon says the wrong thing and triggers Azrael's wrath. He grabs him, he's furious because they failed. He says, "You failed to get Spawn, he's just one man." And then there's a really weird, creepy scene here where Azrael dumps Mammon onto the throne and he starts to morph and change. It's like his skin's boiling, bubbling. Looks like John Carpenter's The Thing. And then we're hit with this really gory image with a spray of blood into the air. Black Azrael is his name. He's the leader now. He tells him to tend to Mammon's wounds. Okay, let me skip ahead to a scene outside of Exodus Tower. There's a riot or a protest going on, and Spawn's saying, "They're playing mind games." Apparently it's more than that. They see what looks like Wanda's car. Wait, is that Wanda inside? Spawn can't believe it's real. Then someone shoots into the crowd, and the riot starts. It kicks off like striking a match. An overzealous mod attack Wanda's car. Spawn is reliving what happened 2 years ago. And now he realizes that her death wasn't an accident. Let's just look at this panel by Javier Fernandez. Look at that. It's a great, great panel. Terry reaching out as well because he's upset. Spawn can't believe it. What's going on? What's behind it? What are the reasons for it? Spawn attacks one of the rioters, the guy with the Molotov cocktail, but it's too late. It's falling. It's going to hit the car. Boom! Everything goes up in flames. Then we switch scenes to another world, another place known only as the Green. And here we have Oracle and the young boy Simon, who we haven't seen for a few issues. Are they trying to hurt Mr. Spawn? Then suddenly, Oracle grabs Simon by the throat. "Stop! What are you doing?" But she hears a voice. Oracle. It's the whisper of her master calling. Flames come alive. We hear the voice of Gaia, Oracle's master. Gaia talks about the war. The war has begun. Then we see Simon alone walking through snow. He looks cold. He's on his own. And then he sees a huge footprint. Oh, are you a friend? Okay, let me stop there because I don't want to spoil the ending for you. That's the end of the issue for now. Then we get a sneak peek at the next issue's cover. Issue 8, which is out in March. Not sure who the artist is, but I like it. It's a great design. I like the angle and I like the shading, the shadow, the darkness with the contrast with the moon. And then we see the variant cover, which is by Javier Fernandez, the main artist on the book. This is a great image. We've got a giant kaiju-like Spawn striding through New York City and his chains surrounding him. So, what did you think of the issue? Did you enjoy it? Please let me know what you thought in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And that's it for my review. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope to see you in a future video. If you watch this long, if you'd consider liking, subscribing, that would be fantastic. It really helps out my channel. Thank you. Okay, so what follows this is a little making of video. It's a very short bit. I want to show you like some of the process that goes into making these little comic reviews. Okay, thanks for watching. This is Gray from Wakizashi's Tea House, signing off for now. Matane. Hi everyone, okay, this is Gray again, Wakizashi's Tea House. I want to give you a kind of making of guide to how I do these videos. So let me just show you. It's 5:50 p.m. Wednesday evening in Japan, and I've just finished dinner. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start recording the video. What I do first is I go through the story, I do a story breakdown, and then I'll record my closing comments, and then after that I do my opening comments and short review. Okay, so let's see how long it takes me. Here we go. Hiya, back again. By the way, that sound you can hear in the background, it's the aircon, it's on. It's really cold tonight, we had snow, so I've got it on, it's blasting away in the background. Okay, I've finished recording the story summary and my opening and closing thoughts. It's now, here we go, 6:59, so it's almost 7 p.m. in Japan. So it's taken me just over an hour and 10 minutes to do that. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get to the editing, and that takes the longest, as any of you content creators out there will know. I use a free editing software called Shotcut. It's quite a basic one, but it's good for what I've been doing so far, and it suits my comment reviews really well because they're not, not very flashy. They're kind of simple, basic, but yeah, it's good fun. And I tell you what, if I can do it, anyone can. Okay, see you in a bit. This could be the last time. I think this is the last time. This is the last update. So now it's, can you see, 8:02 p.m. and I've just finished editing. I've cut out the pauses, I've chopped it up a little bit, made it a bit shorter, I've added some music and a couple of sound effects, and now that's the main job finished. All I've got to do next is I've got to put it up onto YouTube, I've got to make the thumbnail and then write the description and get it uploaded, and that's it. So that's it, that's the process. As I say, you can do it, I can do it, anyone can do it. Okay, thanks again for watching this far. See you later in the next video. Bye bye. Wakizashi's Tea House. Please subscribe.